They put work in front of like the well-being of one of us. They're gonna act that way to their family and put a job above.
I mean, you can't even keep a nanny.
Kim, shut the up, honestly.
Why would you treat your family like that? It's so.
It seems that the Kardashian family is once again caught up in controversy, this time involving Kourtney Kardashian and her concerns about her nieces North and Chicago. In a surprising turn of events, Kourtney has openly expressed her worries about her sister Kim Kardashian allegedly using her daughters for fame and prioritizing her career over her family. Kim faced strong online backlash recently when she left her 9-year-old daughter North unattended on the sidewalk while attending the Met Gala. Supporters argue that Kim's pursuit of fame prevents her from recognizing its detrimental effects on North. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we will be looking at Kourtney Kardashian slaps Kim for exploiting her daughters for fame. Yeah, you heard it right. It is clear that Kim has been making additional efforts to thrust North and Chicago into the spotlight. Fans believe that Kim favors promoting her daughters over her sons because she finds it more convenient to market and generates income from them. Interestingly, Kourtney shares the same perspective as these fans. According to reports, Kourtney confronted Kim regarding her actions and expressed disapproval, pointing out that Kim protects her son's privacy while exploiting her daughters. She said, "What bothers me is when I sense that they prioritize work over our well-being. It's incredibly strange to see how Kim is exploiting her daughters to boost her own publicity. It is becoming more and more apparent that she is adopting the same strategies Kris Jenner employed to raise Kim and her siblings. In recent months, Kim has been relentlessly featuring her daughter North in numerous Hollywood events, dressing her in fashionable outfits, and allowing the paparazzi to constantly trail her, even during school hours. Kim frequently feigns annoyance at the paparazzi stationed outside North's school. Nonetheless, if Kim truly desired to shield North from excessive exposure, she could utilize a private exit like other celebrities whose children attend the same school. There has been considerable speculation surrounding Kim's alleged involvement in tipping off the paparazzi to her presence at her children's school. Gary Morgan, the former CEO of Splash News, recently revealed that Kim actively participates in the entire process and frequently orchestrates staged paparazzi photographs featuring herself and her children. A video recently went viral on social media, capturing Kim at a mall accompanied by North and Chicago. Despite Chicago becoming overwhelmed by the loud cheers and incessant photography, Kim placed her on her lap and directed her towards the crowd, almost as if she were putting her on display. Subsequently, upon leaving the mall, Kim purposefully walked at a leisurely pace, ensuring that the paparazzi had ample opportunities to capture photographs of her and her daughters. While Kim may have limited control over people following her in public, it is indeed intriguing how we rarely see other celebrities parading their children in front of the paparazzi in a similar fashion. Even prominent figures like Beyoncé have effectively safeguarded their children's privacy, and we have never witnessed Blue Ivy being photographed in front of her school like North. Kim possesses all the necessary resources to protect her children's privacy, so it is evidently her decision to expose her daughters' faces extensively on social media. Kylie started sharing photos of her daughter, Stormi, just a few weeks after her birth, and used her to promote her beauty brands, like Kylie Cosmetics. However, it took Kylie a whole year before unveiling her son's face and revealing his name. Khloe followed a similar pattern with her 2 children. She has consistently posted pictures of True on Instagram ever since the day she was born. However, it is worth mentioning that Khloe's son is about to turn 1, yet she has not disclosed his name or shown his face on social media. Khloe also frequently includes True in advertisements for various unrelated products, such as migraine treatments and vegan butter. However, what is even more concerning is that fans have recently speculated that Khloe manipulates True's photos by altering her facial features and using filters to lighten her skin tone. Lastly, we cannot overlook the role played by the family's matriarch, Kris Jenner, as she initiated this trend of exploiting her daughters for fame while seemingly neglecting her sons. Those who have followed the early seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians are aware that Kris did not invest as much effort into Rob's career, focusing primarily on promoting her daughters, particularly Kim and Kylie. Indeed, Kris actually encouraged both Kim and Kylie to pose for Playboy. Although Kim initially expressed her reluctance to reveal everything, Kris was able to persuade her to participate in another shoot that exposed more of her skin. Some years ago, Kim received a call from Playboy expressing their interest in having her do additional photos. Hugh Hefner, in particular, was highly enthusiastic about the upcoming photo shoot and admired the initial pictures. As a result, Kim and Kylie were invited to the Playboy Mansion, which was incredibly thrilling. However, the magazine requested even more revealing shots, pressuring Kim to remove even more clothing. Initially, Kim had reservations about proceeding with another shoot, considering her previous experience had already been remarkable, and she questioned the necessity for further exposure. Nevertheless, she ultimately went ahead with it and exposed her body. Furthermore, there have been reports indicating that Kris orchestrated the release of Kim's private tape with Ray J. Kris, convinced her that it could potentially pave the way to stardom. Interestingly, Ray J recently disclosed that he and Kim had initially recorded 2 tapes, but Kris suggested making a third one as a precautionary measure. Kim then viewed all the tapes to select the best one. This is evident from the markings on the submitted materials, which indicate different tape numbers and confirm Kim's active involvement. The discussion centers around the existence of a third tape, or possibly a second tape known as the Santa Barbara tape, which has been speculated to have been used to manipulate the situation. Kim's mother insisted on filming this additional tape as a precautionary measure. After reviewing both tapes, Kim opted to use the first one as it portrayed her in a more positive manner compared to the second tape, which had been created at someone else's behest. This incident brings attention to Kanye West's worries for his daughters in light of Kim's divorce filing. Kanye made efforts to prevent Kim from allowing their daughter North to wear makeup and use TikTok. He emphasized 2 specific points in this regard. Firstly, he wanted to ensure that his connection with his children wouldn't be hindered by security measures. Secondly, he requested that his daughter refrain from wearing lipstick on TikTok without his prior approval. Kanye mentioned that he wasn't active on TikTok himself, indicating his desire to be involved in decisions concerning his daughter's online activities. He expressed his concerns after these actions took place without his knowledge, and he felt that such incidents were intentionally provoking him or creating a chaotic narrative. Kanye openly criticized both Kim and Kris, accusing them of exploiting their daughters. He took to Twitter and made a heartfelt declaration, stating that he was willing to stake his life on the fact that North's mother would never allow her to be photographed for Playboy. In another tweet, he reiterated his unwavering commitment to his children's well-being, affirming that North's mother would never sell her tape. Meanwhile, Kourtney Kardashian reportedly supported Kanye's perspective on this matter and tried to caution Kim about the importance of protecting their daughter's privacy. However, it is evident that the reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians often portrayed Kourtney in a negative light, depicting her as an inadequate mother and her children as spoiled, while Kim was portrayed as the rational and mature one. This biased portrayal might have influenced the perception of Kourtney's parenting abilities. At one point, Kourtney said, "Kim, please refrain from using offensive language. It's important to consider why you would treat your family in such a manner. It's quite disrespectful." Well, it's understandable that Kourtney had to navigate both Scott's challenges and the toxicity within her family simultaneously. It's not surprising that she encountered difficulties in disciplining her children. However, Kourtney genuinely made efforts to protect her kids' privacy to the best of her abilities. She often found herself at odds with Kim and Khloe, who accused her of not revealing enough of her personal life on the show. Nevertheless, it's important to acknowledge that Kourtney set her boundaries when it came to filming, and it would be disrespectful to disregard them. It's interesting to note that Kim and Khloe didn't have any issues with Kylie keeping her first pregnancy private, yet they consistently criticized Kourtney for not sharing as much. There appears to be a double standard in play. Undeniably, Kourtney has consistently been portrayed as the family's scapegoat, largely because she is the only one among Kris Jenner's daughters who didn't allow Kris to control every aspect of her life. Kourtney has always prioritized the well-being of her children over fame. Recent rumors indicate that she has distanced herself from her family since marrying Travis Barker, primarily because she cannot bear witnessing how her mother and sisters prioritize fame over the welfare of their children. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.